Welcome back to the Nold Bryant Brief. Your business structure can impact your taxes, your liability, and how easily you can grow or sell. It's worth getting right and worth revisiting as your business evolves. I'm joined today by Derek Gibson to discuss just that. Hey, Derek, welcome. Thanks for joining us, buddy. Appreciate you making some time to chat today.
Hey, thanks, Matt.
Derek, I know there are 4 questions to think through. Let's examine those together. Let's start with, what are the main entity options?
Yeah, so there's four common ones. We'll start with a sole proprietorship. That's going to be the simplest, but it's going to offer you no liability protection. Then an LLC can give you that liability protection and some flexible tax treatment. An S corp is a tax election that can lower your self-employment taxes once profits grow. And then there's a C corp, which is its own taxable entity, which is best for businesses raising outside capital or wanting to reinvest heavily.
That's really, really interesting. So how does structure affect taxes?
So the structure is going to be something like a sole proprietor or a default LLC will pay that 15.3% self-employment tax on all their net income. An S corp election may allow you to split that income between a reasonable salary and distributions, whereas only the salary portion of that will be subject to payroll taxes. And that can mean real savings once profits exceed roughly 60 to 80,000. And then a C corp is going to pay a flat tax at 21% for the federal rate, and then your profits are going to get taxed again when they're distributed to the owners. So the right structure can also affect how you deduct business expenses, how you fund your retirements, and how you may offer benefits to yourself and to your team.
So when should you review your structure?
The right structure on day one isn't always going to be the right one 5 years later. So when you revisit it, when your profits are growing significantly, when you want to add owners or add employees, when you take on outside investments, when you start thinking about a sale, a quick check-in with your tax advisor usually will catch it.
What besides taxes should you weigh in here on?
Yeah, so taxes do get the most attention, but they're not the whole story. One of the big things to think about is going to be liability protection, how much paperwork you want to deal with, how you'll be bringing in partners or bringing in investors, what your eventual exit's going to look like. Corporations can require a lot of formality, whereas things like an LLC are pretty simple to run. The best structure really is going to balance your tax efficiency with the protections and flexibility that your business actually needs.
That was incredible. So any final thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, entity structure isn't just a one and done decision. It's best to, review it as your business changes, talk to your tax team, talk to your legal advisors before making any kind of switches.
Derek, some great insights. Thank you so much for making some time today.
My pleasure.
And thank you to all of you for joining us. Come see us next time on the Nold Bryant Brief.